After watching this video, you will not be the same person. Something inside you will shift. Something old will die. Something powerful will wake up. Because today, I'm going to show you a Machiavellian brain hack that kills your weak identity and rebuilds you into someone who moves with unshakable confidence. Someone who speaks with authority. Someone who cannot be ignored. Not in a month, not in a year. Today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly shrank? Have you ever stayed quiet, even though you had something important to say? Have you ever doubted yourself so much that you chose silence over opportunity? If you have, you're not broken, you're programmed. Most people walk around carrying an identity that was never theirs. A fragile, hesitant, approval-hungry identity built from childhood rules like be nice, wait your turn, don't stand out, don't make people uncomfortable. And slowly, little by little, that wild, fearless part of you got buried under layers of obedience. You weren't born weak. Weakness was installed. And today, we're uninstalling it. This entire video is your blueprint. When you reach the end, you will understand exactly how Machiavellian psychology can rebuild your identity into something fierce, something strategic, something untouchable. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Death of the Weak Identity. The biggest lie you've ever believed is that your identity is permanent. I'm shy. I'm not confident. I'm just not that type of person. I'm afraid of speaking. I'm not a leader. I'm not good enough. These are not truths. These are stories, old stories, outdated stories. Stories that were repeated so many times that your brain accepted them as fact. But Machiavelli understood something long before modern psychology did. He knew that identity is not fixed. It is shaped by behavior, by environment, and most importantly, by strategy. He wrote about how leaders must adapt, shift, and mold themselves depending on circumstance. In other words, identity is a choice, not destiny. So here is the first brain hack. Your identity is just a habit, and habits can be broken. Pause and think about that. You are not stuck, you are not defined, you are not imprisoned by the way you were yesterday. If you're feeling weak, it's not because you lack power. It's because your old identity is still running the show. And today, we're replacing it. Chapter 2. The Pain of Being Invisible. Let me go deeper, because you need to feel this. Have you ever watched someone less intelligent than you get opportunities you wanted? Have you ever seen someone less skilled than you speak with confidence while you stayed silent? Have you ever held your greatness inside because you were scared someone might judge you? That's the pain of invisibility, the pain of potential locked behind self-doubt. This pain is why people quit their dreams. This pain is why people stay average. This pain is why weak identities survive, because they choke your ambition before it ever takes shape. Machiavelli understood that people are driven by fear far more than by hope. And your current identity is built on fear. Fear of judgment, fear of mistakes, fear of rejection, fear of standing out. So here's the second brain hack. If fear controls you, you serve your weakness. If you control fear, you serve your power. And that shift changes everything. Chapter 3. The Machiavellian Mirror. Machiavelli believed one truth that most people today refuse to accept. People judge you by what they see, not what you think. They judge your presence, your posture, your voice, your decisions. They judge how you enter a room, how you hold eye contact, how you speak your mind. They cannot see your intentions. They can only see your identity. So when you walk into a room timid, quiet, unsure, you broadcast a weak identity before you even open your mouth. But here's the unlock. If people judge by appearance, you can use appearance to reshape identity. Not fake confidence, strategic confidence. Not pretending to be strong, training your brain to become strong. This is Machiavelli at his core. Appear powerful until you become powerful. Appear confident until confidence becomes your default. Appear decisive until your mind rewires itself for decisive action. Identity follows behavior, always. Chapter 4. The Inner War. Let's talk about the real enemy. It's not society, it's not other people. It's the voice inside your head. You know the one. What if I look stupid? What if they judge me? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? That voice is not protecting you, it's imprisoning you. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler must control his advisors, not be controlled by them. Your inner voice is your advisor, and right now it's controlling you. So here's the third brain hack. Replace emotional thinking with strategic thinking. When your inner voice says, "I'm scared to speak," you say, "What advantage do I gain by staying silent?" When your inner voice says, "I might fail," you say, "What do I lose by not trying?" When your inner voice says, "People will judge me," you say, "Their judgment has zero impact on my destiny." Strategic thinking kills the emotional identity, and without emotional identity, your weak self loses power. Chapter 5. The Power Modes. Weak people have one mode. Strong people have many. This is why Machiavelli believed leaders should adapt, not remain static. So here are the 3 identity modes you must install. The strategist: calm, calculating, logical, focused on results. The stone: unshakable, unreactive, emotionally grounded. Nothing breaks your center. The hunter: focused, ambitious, dominant in pursuit of goals. You move with purpose. These modes are not masks. They are tools. When you choose your mode, you break the old identity that used to choose for you. Start doing this consciously. Before a difficult conversation, activate the strategist. Before dealing with conflict, activate the stone. Before chasing opportunity, activate the hunter. Identity becomes powerful when you choose it. Identity becomes weak when you inherit it.
Chapter 6. Approval is the cage. Let me be brutally honest. Almost all your weakness comes from one addiction: the addiction to being liked. Machiavelli understood that seeking approval destroys power, because when you need approval, you are controlled by those who give it. If someone's opinion can change your behavior, you are not confident, you are controlled. Here's the 4th brain hack. Stop living to be liked. Start living to be effective. Being liked is optional. Being respected is necessary. People respect those who make decisions, state their opinions, set boundaries, and move with purpose. Try this for the next 48 hours. Say what you want without apologizing. Say no without explaining. Share your opinion without watering it down. You will feel discomfort. Good. Discomfort is the sound of your weak identity dying. Chapter 7. Fear as a compass. Let's talk about fear, because most people get this completely wrong. Fear is not a warning. Fear is a direction. Fear is the GPS of growth. Whatever scares you is exactly what will transform you. Machiavelli said that nothing great is ever achieved without danger. Today, danger is not physical, it's psychological. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of looking unprepared. So here's the fourth brain hack. When fear appears, you move toward it. If it won't kill you, and fear is the only thing stopping you, you must do it within 24 hours. Say what you've been afraid to say. Start what you've been scared to start. Do what you've been avoiding for months. Move toward fear, because fear marks the boundary between your old identity and your new one. Chapter 8. The Evidence Vault. Confidence without evidence is fantasy. Confidence with evidence is unstoppable. Your brain does not believe words, it believes proof. So here is one of the most powerful Machiavellian hacks. Build an evidence vault. Every night, write down 3 ways you acted despite fear, discomfort, or hesitation. I spoke up. I did the task I avoided. I set a boundary. I took action despite fear. I moved forward when my old identity wanted to freeze. Do this for 30 days and you will have 90 pieces of evidence. Your brain cannot argue with that. Your identity will update itself whether you want it to or not. This is confidence engineering, not motivation, not hype. Rewiring. Chapter 9. The Threat Mindset. Now we reach the final, most powerful shift. Weak identities enter rooms hoping for acceptance. Powerful identities enter rooms evaluating the room. You must adopt Machiavelli's internal frame. I am the asset. My presence has value. My time is limited. My attention is rare. People don't choose me. I choose where my energy goes. This does not mean arrogance. This means awareness. Imagine entering every room with the quiet certainty that you evaluate opportunities, not chase them. You decide who gets your time, not the other way around. You don't ask, will they like me? You ask, do they deserve access to me? This shift alone changes how you stand, how you speak, how you breathe. People feel it without you saying a word. You don't announce power, you radiate it. Final chapter. The breakthrough. Let me tell you the truth most people never hear. Your weak identity will not disappear on its own. It must be killed through action. Right now, that old identity is listening to this video. It's nervous. It's scared. It knows its days are numbered. If you watch this and do nothing, your weak identity survives. It wins. If you take action today, your new identity wakes up. And once it wakes up, there is no going back. So here is your non-negotiable mission. Within the next 24 hours, do one thing from this video. Just one. Say no. Speak up. Move toward fear. Choose your mode. Start your evidence vault. Step into the threat mindset. One action today. Not tomorrow, not later. Today. Machiavelli knew the world is ruled by those who act while others hesitate, those who move while others freeze, those who decide while others think. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop rehearsing. Move. Let today be the day your weak identity dies, and your fearlessly confident identity is born. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I am the asset. I cannot be ignored.